All right, well, Tom, with all due respect to the weather, I think it's the Razorback basketball team that has been the talk of the state. I mean, the Hogs have won 12 of their last 13 games ahead of their big showdown against Kentucky on Saturday, airing right here on TV 11, live from Fayetteville, where winning has become very fashionable.
It takes all of about 2 minutes watching a Razorback basketball game to see that Eric Musselman wears his emotions on his sleeves. But the truth is, short sleeves is all the head hog wears. It all started when Muss decided that suits were not for him.
To be honest with you, one of the biggest decisions ever was wearing a polo in the NCAA tournament 5 years ago. And I actually went to the NCAA to make sure I could do that. Got the thumbs up, never looked back.
What goes better with a polo than a pair of brand new sneakers? That's where Muss and the marketing team got an idea.
How could we come up with a theme that was meaningful for wearing these shoes instead of just, hey, we're going to paint shoes, but how is there a meaning and a message behind each and every shoe that we wear?
Musselman did not have to recruit long to land his big commit.
Mike, who's on staff with us, his mother-in-law is an artist.
Marla Burleson is an art teacher in Riviera, Texas, who was elated to receive the call.
Muss happens to be someone who is very good to work with. He lets me have a lot of creative space, which is wonderful for an artist.
I think that's the cool thing, is you kind of try to find somebody who's really, really good at their craft. And the key is, do they love it?
One thing was clear, the fans loved it. Shoes celebrating players past and present, as well as legendary coaches.
For sure, I called Coach Richardson and I texted him. And he's like so cool and so humble. He didn't make a big deal about it. He's like, hey, go win the game.
With his collection growing and growing, there is one pair of shoes that stands out. Images that go beyond basketball.
Growing up in San Diego, California, and you understand and you know the story behind the Little Rock Nine, to me, that was by far the easiest shoe theme to come up with.
He had just told me, that it was the Little Rock Nine. These were some of the important things. So I researched it to make sure that I could make it special. And I thought by being able to put the Little Rock Nine actually on there would make it much more effective and much more sentimental.
Musselman even brought his team to Central High School for a chance to walk a mile in their shoes.
We spent a lot of time in there actually watching, and they did a great job of kind of explaining the history of everything to our basketball team. So these are probably as special as shoes, as we have worn all season.
That season is far from done. The Razorbacks currently rank in the top 20, but Coach Muss's shoe game, it's second to none. Every
time a recruit comes on a visit and they walk in here, the moms, the AAU, everybody wants to grab the shoes, look at them. They're amazed at the attention to detail, and it helps us for sure from a national stage.
Coach Musselman scores. Thank you, Hayden. And don't forget to catch Coach Muss and the Razorbacks right here on TV 11 Saturday as they host 6th-ranked Kentucky. Tip-off set for Saturday at 1 o'clock.